Hello viewers, you are welcome to this channel once again, and in today's video I'm going to be giving you some free and useful AI tools that you can start using today, whether you are a student, researcher, or a freelancer or an entrepreneur. It doesn't matter. And some of these tools, I will say you know them, and some of them you will surprisingly be amazed that you don't know about them, because of what they can do. Basically, it doesn't matter whether, and yeah, you can start using these tools today because there's no subscription, there's no hidden fee. Just download them and start making use of it. So that is just what I'm going to be sharing with you in today's video. So if this is what you're interested in, please just keep tuned to this channel while we go straight to the point. Guys, the first on our list is ChatGPT, and yeah, this is very obvious because almost everybody right now has the ChatGPT app on their phones, and the free version anyway. And yeah, this is it's a very useful tool when it comes to brainstorming business ideas, doing research, writing emails and generating content. So it's very useful, yeah. And I'll say that when it comes to ChatGPT, it's basically depend on the prompts that you feed into it. That's the better those prompts, the better the output you get, and that is why in this channel I try to give you prompts that can make you get the best out of ChatGPT. You get, so that's the number one on the list. Now let us move on to the next AI tool on the list. The next AI tool on our list is the Google AI Studio. Most people have not heard about this because I don't know. Most people have not really heard about this one. This one gives you access to powerful AI models and experimentation tools. Completely free of charge. You get, so these are things that you can go to Google AI Studio and check it out for yourself. And the one thing I like about the Google AI Studio is that it handles large amounts of data really well, or it handles large amount of information really well. You get, whether you are doing business analysis, content planning, or what have you, it's excellent, and it's very good when you put it when you use it alongside ChatGPT. So yeah, that's it, the Google AI Studio. Now let's move on to the next AI tool on our list. The next item on our list is the Notebook LM. Yes, the Notebook LM. With Notebook LM, you can upload PDFs, research, notes, and what have you. You can upload those documents on Notebook LM and tell it to like explain everything to you. So whether you are learning research, marketing, sales, or what have you, just upload those documents into that AI and tell it to explain it to you. So basically, it turns information into insights. You get, so it's thereby saving hours of that you spend reading large amount of documents, especially for those doing research. So me, I'll say basically that this is also good for people that are into research, and maybe even the students out there that have a lot of things to read. You just put it here and this thing summarizes it for you and cuts short the hours you spend for reading. Use your time to do other better things for yourself. You get. The next on our list is the Canva AI. And yeah, back then design used to be a very big deal then, and if you're not good at design, you tend to stay off anything that has to do with design, because you feel like you're not good enough. Right now that's in the past, because with Canva AI now you can design, whether it's presentations, whether it's thumbnails, whether it's marketing materials, you know and this thing does it so well. Like, it makes you appear like a professional because it does it professionally. You don't have to pay designers any longer. You don't have to spend money to pay designers to make your business appear professional. You can now do it yourself using the Canva AI. Anything that has to do with design, this AI is the master. You get. So just for you to familiarize yourself with this app and play around it, and before you know, you start designing things that are very make sense. You get. Guys, the next on our list is the CapCut. Yes, if you are making content, you really need this tool called CapCut. And you with CapCut now, you can create captions for your videos, automatic captions. You can do background removal. You can do create short content from your videos, using the CapCut. So basically, it makes video editing faster and easier. You don't have to be a pro editor. to edit videos right now. With CapCut, you can create professional videos, professional looking videos from your phone. You get, so it's time saving and it's completely free, so that's a winner if you ask me. So CapCut is another important tool that you should familiarize yourself with, if you're a student, or maybe you have something that you, even as a small business owner, because whatever you are doing, you need to showcase it to the world. And CapCut, it serves like a an AI tool that makes you display, helps you display your items or whatever you do to the world. So that's why CapCut is kind of like important. So guys, the next on our list is the Perplexity. Yes, Perplexity, you look at it as an AI powered search. So if you are someone that does not like to waste time on research, then you should consider using Perplexity, because Perplexity gives you clear answers with sources. It gives you clear answers with sources for your research work. And it's good for research, it's good for business analysis, competitor analysis, content planning, what have you. So it's basically like, you look at it like AI powered search. Anything that comes to do with search, it gives you direct answers with sources. So instead of opening many tabs on your system, just go to Perplexity and do your anything that has to do with research. All right, so this kind of like saves times for you, and then you achieve more with your time. Next AI tool on our list is Cloud. Yeah, and most people prefer Cloud to ChatGPT because they feel like the output is better, but it all depends. It depends on what you are using it for. And then Cloud is very good for writing, in terms of long content forms. So yeah, Cloud is excellent at that. And I'll say from time to time you can compare the output of Cloud and ChatGPT and see which one makes more sense. Use the two side by side and see the one that gives you the best results. You get, so Cloud is a tool that it's really performing well. Although ChatGPT came before it, but right now Cloud is really getting a lot of attention because of maybe the performance. So Cloud is one tool that you should check out. Okay, so guys, the next the next free AI tool on our list is 11 Labs. 11 Labs, yeah, it has the free version and it's very good. It also has the paid version, but the free version is sufficient if you are starting from scratch. You want to save some money. 11 Labs, if you're having to do with content that have to do with voicing and overlay, content creation, you don't want to make use of your voice, you can use 11 Labs because it has a collection of realistic AI voices, and you can make use of. So it's good, it's really good, and you should try it out if you have things to do with voice overlay, audio, podcasts. 11 AI is really good. Yeah, and it's free. It has the free version. All right. So depending on what you are doing, 11 Labs is out there. Anything that has to do with voicing. Okay. You have free voices, AI voices. They sound very realistic. All right. So it's something that you can. This is a tool that you can make use of. So the next item on our list is Gamma. Gamma is for making presentations. It's an AI that generates slides for making presentations. So if you're someone that doesn't like making presentation, designing presentation from scratch, and spending all those times designing slides, you can make use of Gamma because it generates these slides for you, and you can use it for pitching a client. You can use it for generating um, business presentation. You can also use it for how will I put it now, research. If you're a research student and you're doing your presentation for your research, you can use Gamma. So it makes professional looking slides for you without you wasting your time and thinking about design backgrounds for your slides. All right. So to me, I say this is free and it makes sense. And if you don't know about it, now you know. So you can test it out. The name is Gamma. All right. So let's move on to the last but not the least item on our list. So guys, the last but not the least free AI tools for entrepreneurs is the N8N, and the N8N is like a automation platform. you know yeah, it's used to, you can look at it like having digital employees. When I mean digital employees, like if you want to automate email workflows, you want to automate lead collection, you want to automate business process, You want to automate um, content publishing, so things that you do like repeatedly, you want to do them automatically. You want to automate them to be doing by themselves without you having to be doing it. That's that automation. So that's where N8N comes in. So it's very useful for entrepreneurs or whoever, business people. You want to automate work, you want to automate business, use N8N to do this. So you find out that you don't need to start paying for expensive automation tools out there, because this one now is free of charge. So N8N, you should try it out, check it out, and if maybe perchance you need tutorials in any of these AI tools that I have mentioned here, please, you can feel free to comment on this comment section, and I'll do a separate video on that. Okay, I'll be happy to do that for you. Alright guys, so the best part of all these free AI tools that I have mentioned today is the fact that they are free and you can start using them today, like right now, free of charge. Nothing is stopping you. Alright, so the entrepreneurs and the people learning these AI skills right now are going to, get something valuable out of it in the coming years, few years to come. Alright, so the people that are learning these skills right now, they'll be in an advantageous position in few years to come. All right, so you should avail yourself this opportunity because this is free of charge. And yeah, so if you found this video useful, please do well to like and subscribe to this channel if you are yet to. And yeah, that's a way of supporting my work. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video, which promises to be more exciting. Thank you very much for watching.